We'll talk about this guy some more in a minute, but first I've got to get out of Brooklyn. In fact, I've got to get out of New York. What could make me go all the way to New Jersey? Well, it's my first ever visit to the American Dream Mall. This infamous superstructure was first announced in 2003, didn't even open until 2019. Former governor of New Jersey called it the ugliest building in New Jersey, perhaps in America. But now the mall's become an unlikely success story. It's full of amusement parks and even a ski slope. On the day I was there was a giant Dragon Ball Z exhibit, and people were lined up for that. Kind of reminded me of the giant superfan lines at a Micro Center grand opening. Other parts of the mall reminded me of an upscale Vegas casino. I got definite Wynn vibes from areas like this. Although one thing you wouldn't find at the Wynn are these little rideable animals that you could rent and use to motor around the mall. And if there's one gigantic shopping mall cliche you can't escape, it's the big, overly loud concert happening right in the middle of it. But I wasn't there for that. I was there to visit a couple of specific stores. I used one of the in-mall kiosks to find my way to the Rolife store. And after a couple of wrong turns, I did finally find the Rolife store. They have all kinds of cool miniature kits and, frankly, a surprising number of gun kits, but also a lot of Book Nook kits, which seems to be a very hot topic right now, and marble runs, things like that. And out of morbid curiosity, I did stick my head into a Build-A-Bear for the first time. Then I found Card Vault, a Tom Brady branded collectible trading card store. But I was more interested in checking out the Bandai Namco Cross store. There they had a whole row of Gashapon machines. There's actually also a Bandai Namco store in Industry City, Brooklyn, which means I'm part of the very small slice of the population that lives within about 30 minutes of two different Bandai Namco stores. So what did I get? Well, I got a little Godzilla figure. I got Jet Jaguar. I was very excited because from this collection, that's actually the one I most wanted to get. And I also got this cool little mini Godzilla tote bag. But no matter where I went, I could not escape the overwhelmingly loud music until I found the luxury part of the mall. Why wasn't I here the entire time? This is really where I should have been. Well, I definitely wanted to check out Gentle Monster, which is a high-end eyeglass store guarded by a pair of animatronic buffalo out front. So I had to stop and have a quick chat with the buffalo before I went in and went on a bit of an eyeglass trying on spree. I especially like this concept of super foldable glasses. Makes it easy to carry a secondary pair with you, which I feel like I have to do half the time with my Meta Ray-Ban glasses. And then, of course, this guy, we knew we would come back to him. He lives inside the eyeglass store, and he and I had a little chat. He told me I should try on a lot of different types of glasses and maybe take some pictures of them. So I'm going to leave you with a quick montage of all the different eyeglass frames I tried on at Gentle Monster. So that was my trip to the American Dream Mall. Not a disaster, not revelatory, just a mall.